Boom. Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name again is Halima Suleiman and I hope you guys have seen my previous video. If you've not, please do go see it and see how I did my nails in 5 minutes. Like, I'm not joking. Me a joke. 5 minutes. I got this done in 5 minutes. Anyways, that's not what we're talking about today. Today we're going to be discussing a very serious issue, a very serious matter. Do you guys want to know what it is? I must tell you. Okay, let me stop playing and let's just get into it. Today we're going to be discussing, rather I'm going to be giving you tips and tricks. You know, I did say in my last video that this page we're going to be sharing everything. We ladies, we have to slay this 2019 and we will do that without breaking the bank. So I'm going to be sharing you tips and tricks on how to shave your bikini area. Yes, how to get that silky smooth, you know, shaved area if you can't afford waxing and laser treatment to get rid of all the hairs, you know. Myself, I can't afford laser treatment, so this is what I use. These are all the tips and tricks that I use by myself. Anyways, without further ado, let us get into it. Tip number 1. Sorry if you see me just bending down, just checking my notes to make sure that I have everything, you know, or rather I remember all the points. So tip number 1 is to get a sharp razor. Baby girls, please, I'm begging you. No, this one I must overemphasize it. Make sure, if possible, use one razor per one shave. Like when you shave once, use a new razor, and after I just throw the razor away, discard the razor. There's no need for you to reuse it because that will give you bumps. Trust me, that is the first thing to you getting bumps in that area. We all know how it is if you get bumps there. So number 1 tip, always use a sharp razor, preferably a new razor with every shave. Every time you need to shave your bikini area, use a new razor. Make sure it's new. That's the first thing. And then for we females, we feel like, oh, we need to use the female razor, not the male razor. I like to use the male razor because it's sharper than the female razor, and you kind of just want something that's really sharp, not too sharp because you have to be careful that you don't want to cut yourself as well. But I find that the female ones are not so sharp, and I don't know, I just prefer the male one. And you don't have to buy any expensive razors. See, all those people that want those things, all those people that tell you, oh, go and buy one expensive, you don't need it, because it's even best you use it and throw it away. So if you're using it and throwing it away, why are you buying expensive razors? You don't need it. Trust me, they do the same work. Expensive, cheap, £1 store, £5 razor, everything, they do the same thing. So just to get a sharp razor, preferably there's this razor called bikini razors. That's the name. I'm going to look for a picture and probably insert it in this video. They're called bikini razors, and this is what they're just used for the bikini area. And trust me, these razors are the bomb. My goodness. If you're in Nigeria, you can get them either at ShopRite. ShopRite does sell them, but not regularly. So I don't. There's this store in Lagos and Ikeja City Mall that's called Pios. Also, they sell them. They're called bikini razors just for that bikini area. And the only bad part is they're quite expensive, and you just use one per one shave and that's it, because after it's not so sharp, so it's not going to do the work. It's just one for one shave and that's it, but it leaves the place really, really smooth, trust me. So the next step, that's step number 2. So before you shave, please ladies, do not dry shave. That's like the second thing. Don't dry shave. Don't just say, oh, I'll take the razor and then I'll start cutting the hair then. You need to wet the place. You need the hair follicles to be soft enough so that they're easy to remove. Preferably, you can exfoliate the hair. I'm not saying exfoliate inside the, you know, don't exfoliate inside the vagina you get. Well, exfoliate the surrounding areas. Like, make that hair, make all those hair there. Where if you can soak yourself in a bath before you shave, best never. Just soak yourself, you know, and then from there the water will have entered all the hair follicles, made them, you know, soft enough for you to just easily shave them off. You can take a shower, you can soak yourself in the bathtub, or you can just look for a mild exfoliator and then just exfoliate the surrounding areas, you know. Yeah, hair solid. I don't know what am I doing with my hands. So don't dry shave. Do not dry shave. Make sure it's wet. So the third thing is, what do I shave with? You know, some people are like, ah, okay, well, don't dry shave. Okay, I've wet the hair. Maybe what if I have stubborn hair follicles and they're not soft enough? So what do I shave with? I personally use olive oil. Yeah. Yeah. Don't go away. Look at me. Olive oil. Yes, hands. Olive oil. That thing is holy grail. And I read online as well that, you know, olive oil can be used to treat vaginal dryness. So I think if they say that, then that means it's safe to use for that area. I'm not saying go and use olive oil and then pack it inside the bikini area and pack inside the vagina. Auntie, don't do that. Don't do that. So you just want to take a little bit, a little, like the want to take a little, and then, you know, rub it on that bikini area. You know, submerge the hair in olive oil. Not too much, auntie. Small. The thing with olive oil is a little goes a long way, to be honest. So you don't even need a lot. So a little will go a long way for you. And then when you submerge the area, by the time you get that shaving stick there, how come mama smooth? Mama got me. You just be going. You don't even need to stress yourself. You just be going smoothly. Be taking all the hair out. Everything. You know? Some people just say, okay, I don't, maybe you know, people are, body is different. No, I'm talking about what works for me. Some people will say, I don't use olive oil, I react to it, or something. You can use coconut oil as well. Or there's this Sheer Moisture shaving cream. I don't know, I'll whether look for the picture and put up on the screen, or I'll put in the description box below, you know, a link to it. I've heard, I've not used, but I've heard and I've read reviews about it, and people are like, oh, it's so good, it doesn't cause any irritations, it's so good for me to use, I've tried it, it works, this and that. So that could be an alternative for you. But I'm saying, if you're looking for a cheap method, say you don't have, you know, money to be galavant, just use olive oil or coconut oil. That's it. The brand that I suggest you use is Hemani. Please get the real one. Hemani products are really good. They have other essential oils, and the balm. These people, they know their onions when it comes to essential oils and all those olive oils and all those things. So secondly, or rather secondly, we're on the fourth tip and I'm saying secondly. So the fourth tip is, how do I shave? So you don't just want to shave anyway. You want to shave in the direction that your hair grows. So say for example your hair is growing like this, so you want to, let's say this is my, let me look for something, let's say this brush, see this is my shaving stick, and your hair grows like this, you know. So you want to take your shaving stick and then just shave downwards in the direction that your hair grows. If you shave in the opposite direction of your hair growth, it is going to give you bumps. So shave in the direction in which your hair grows, and trust me, you won't have any bumps or anything like that. So for the front of the, how do I explain it? Let's say this is the vagina here. So for the front, you normally just want to shave downwards because, well, I think that's the way the hair grows, downwards. So when you get to the opening here, shave downwards also gently, and then you want to slightly open it and then shave up. I don't know, this thing is just so hard to explain. Hey, jeez. As I was saying, so you know, when it kind of like just opens this way, so take the shaving stick and just slightly open a bit, and then just shave. After you shave downwards, you just shave upwards a little bit to get the remaining hairs out, and that should be fine. That's how you shave. But most importantly, shave in the direction of your hair. Your hair grows. If your hair grows downwards, shave downwards. If it grows upwards, shave upwards. Then the fourth trick, or the fourth tip, sorry, I've said number 4. The fifth tip. The fifth tip, the fifth and the last tip for shaving your bikini area is when you're done shaving. Yeah, but for me, when I'm done shaving, I just like to exfoliate my whole body. You know, I use a homemade scrub, which I'm going to make in my next video. I'm going to teach you guys how to make a homemade scrub. So I cannot just use that to exfoliate my whole body. It's optional. You can decide to exfoliate the area, not totally your choice. So when you're done exfoliating, the very last thing you need to do, if you want to skip the exfoliating part, this should be the last thing you do. You want to get like rubbing alcohol, or so you could just get methylated spray. I'm not saying dab place methylated. Just take a cotton swipe or a cotton wool and just dab it in a little bit of methylated spray and just past that area. What that does is, if you have any razor cords or anything, it just kinds of, how do I say, it just kinds of takes care of that area so you don't get bumps. You could also use pseudo cream. They use pseudo cream for babies when, you know, when they have irritations and all of that. They use it for their bum and all of that. So you could use pseudo cream. It works, but I just prefer to I prefer to actually use the pseudo cream because I don't know what spirit can cause down there, but they say you can use rubbing alcohol, which is spirit, but methylated spirit, but you never know. So just because pseudo cream they use for babies, which means that we adults we can also use it. So those are the 5 tips on how you can shave your bikini area. Let me know if you guys have any other way or any other method that you use to get that flawless shave down there, you know, get it popping. So, you know, we've got coins. So what else? Well, this one is not a tip, but it's just an advice. If you can wax, that's just the best thing. Just go and wax that area. But it is painful. I've done it once and I'm not even ready. My chest is not ready for it. Hey, it is painful. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. That shit, it is painful. But if you can withstand the pain, if you can do it, that is just the best thing. Wax that area. You know, bumps, cuts. Well, if you don't know how to do waxing very well, you can't get a cut too, to be honest. But if you go somewhere to do it for you very well, no cuts, no bumps, no nothing. You know, they say the hair grows thicker, but for me, I don't feel like the hair grows thicker. I think it's just alright. It just grows the normal way it would grow. So that's just it. And well, guys, we've come to the end of our video. I'm so sad. I miss you guys already. Oh. Anyways, those are my 5 tips on how to shave your bikini area. If you have any other tip, any other trick you use, you know, to get that flawless shave down there, please do let us know in the comment section below. And do not forget to follow me on all my social media platforms. Follow me, you know. Follow me on all my social media platforms. I'm going to put them up on the screen in the description box below. Please, I want to learn. You know, if you have any other trick, just put it down. Let us know. Teach us, educate us. I also want to learn. If you have any suggestions or anything you'd like me to, you know, show you guys, anything you like to see on my channel, please do let me know in the comment section below. Anyways, that will be all for today. Thank you guys so much. I will see you next time. Bye.